guys, what's up? Madman here. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you guys how to do the basic pompadour. Well, the thing is, I sport more of a new school, new wave pompadour because it's a faded in pompadour, if you can kind of see here. It's like a bit of a fade and then it goes up. I used to have the long hair, I'd slick it back and do a ducktail, but I don't do that anymore. I keep it a little bit more clean nowadays. Okay, so first off, just got up and I'm going to wash out my hair and start fresh. I like to do that every couple of days or so, typically. So the first thing you're going to start off with is, I like to use Dawn dish soap. You got to do a little bit of a pre-treat, because remember, when you're using pomade, it can be a bit of a pain in the ass to get out. So it's better to strip it with a process. So you got to get that shit all in there. Rub it in real good. Alright, now that we've got our Dawn dish soap, which is good at fighting grease, in the hair, you let it sit for a little bit, maybe a couple of minutes, depending on how thick the grease is in your hair. See, I'm using a medium weight grease, Sport and Wave, so I can strip it with Dawn. Now if you're using something heavier like Murray's, well, you're going to have to strip it with something a lot harder. And we'll get into that for another video. Okay, now comes time for the washing process. The washing process, you always want to make sure that you're using hot water, at least to a temperature that you can stand. Hotter the better. It helps melt it when you're getting the grease out. Once you rinse all of the Dawn dish soap out of your hair, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over it with whatever shampoo, conditioner, whatever the hell you use. It's up to you. I just use a regular shampoo. I don't do no conditioner, nothing, you know, crafty like that. So let's get the washing process started, yeah? Alright, washing is done. Time to towel dry. You gotta make sure that you're always finding a dry part of the towel so you can really try to dry it out real good. Alright, man, I look like a fucking chia pet. Okay, now we've got nice, clean, stripped hair to work with. Okay, we're gonna be using today is Sport and Wave. I actually like Sport and Wave quite a bit. Used it in high school as well. This is a nice medium grade pomade. It's not too thick and it's not too light. See, I have very thick wavy hair, so this is the kind of stuff I like to use. Usually always have to go with the thicker stuff, but lately I've been using the medium grade and it's been working just fine. Make sure you apply it in there, get it in real good. Let's get another dab, because sometimes just a dab will not do you. Okay, we've got our grease applied. Okay, I always start off with a thick bristled comb. So this is the one I'm using today. Let's start getting it styled. Boom. Now see, the thing you gotta understand about applying grease to your hair and greasing it is it's a process. It does take a little while to get your hair used to it, so you have to do it over and over and over. And the thing is, you want to build your grease throughout, you know, the couple of days that you're going to be putting it in your hair before you strip it and, you know, wash it out. Now I'm going to go over it with this comb, a little bit more of a fine tooth comb for detail work. Boom. Pull it down the back a little bit. Try to get it as even as I can. Because see, right now, when you do your first layer of grease, it's subject to move around and shift, so you're going to have to keep an eye on it. Make sure you keep combing it, make sure it stays in the spot you want it to stay in. It's how you train your hair. Alright, that'll do for now. So later today, before I go out, I'll be greasing it again. So, right there, so the tips for greasing your hair, doing the pompadour hairstyle. This is again more the new wave style, since it is, you know, faded. There's no back, it's all faded in the back and around the sides. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, you found it instructional, inspirational, something of that nature. As always, hang loose, be safe. Madman out.